is time only for fear, for the piercing pain of panic.
핵폭탄이 터진 사고 현장의 영상을 지켜보고 있는 사람들이 있습니다.
Gentlemen, Monday's near miss is the fourth such incident since the thermonuclear age began. So long as the nations of this earth are armed against each other, bound to have more such accidents. These nations must unite. We're here today to proceed with our plan.
It is one of us who must submit to that ordeal.
The pattern is always the same. Whenever a bacteria invasion strikes, or a fire rages, or a wild beast roams the streets, then and only then do men stop fighting each other and work together to save themselves. A common enemy, common fear, that is the only answer. If all the men of the earth are threatened by an enemy from a hostile planet, we are going to create that enemy.
Suppose something goes wrong. The leading biologists and medical men of the world will be examining our enemy from outer space.
Our studies, our surgical procedures, our entire plan is perfected. And they will be fooled. A perfect inhabitant of the planet Theta.
Perfect?
Perfect.
핵전쟁의 위기에서 벗어나기 위해 외계인의 침략이라는 가공의 위기 상황을 만들어내는 건데요. 이들은 외계 생물의 DNA와 결합해 전 인류가 깜빡 속을 외계인으로 변할 한 사람을 뽑기로 합니다. 정말 끔찍한 작전이네요. 드디어 주인공이 정해졌습니다.
Alan Layton.
외계인 주인공으로 뽑힌 알렌은 국립연구소에서 검사와 시술을 받게 되는데요.
Yeah, a little higher to the left. Ah. Understand that as soon as I hit you with the calcis-phylexis and the malign-producing hormone, there's no turning back, Alan.
Yes.
Alan!
I'll be there in a moment, darling. Go ahead.
아니 가족도 있는 남자가 왜 이런 짓을 할까요?
Hi. Well, Dr. Truxell seems to have changed his mind. I can have quintuplets if I want to.
It only happened 5 years ago.
Oh, Alan, you talk as if I'm pushing 80.
If something happened to me, how would you raise a child alone?
Mark against evil.
That's the expected reaction, Alan. I have to give you one final jolt, Alan. Hang tight. Put on your oxygen mask.
이미 호르몬제를 맞은 알렌은 외계인 변형 시술을 계속 받게 됩니다.
You all right? The cell structure's taking the nitrogen. The transfer should go smoothly.
How long until I begin to sound like that?
Oh, I'm due at my microbial genetics seminar. You lie here and rest, huh? For at least an hour. Yeah, you better begin winding up your activities. Decide how best to arrange your death.
그렇게 알렌은 가족과의 이별을 준비하는데요.
You have to go. Rue of all places. Sometimes I wish you'd just take some plain old teaching job in a college in Podunk.
A little late now, folks.
Wish you high-powered scientific brains would do something about this world instead of tackling all those others out there.
You know what we really need? To stop fighting among ourselves. Something else to fight. Somebody else.
We stop fighting each other, we start fighting the scarecrow. That's gorgeous.
Mark against evil.
결국 집을 떠난 알렌은 인류 사기 행각을 차근차근 준비해 나갑니다.
What are you using for metal? We made a spectroscopic analysis and came up with something that fits Theta's mineral formation. 3 times lighter than aluminum, 4 times the tensile strength of steel. It'll look like you're descending directly from Theta. Then you move into the arc here, and you'll follow the flight pattern right to the UN.
Where do you want me to land? In the middle of the street?
No, we want you to come down right on the terrace in front of the Secretariat. You better start learning to pilot your ship, Alan. You're going to have one with an infrared display system.
그렇게 시간은 계속 흐르는데요.
Any unusual reactions to the treatment?
Well, I can only sleep for about 20 minutes at a time, then I wake up in a sweat. Think about never seeing Yvette again, it gets bad.
She'll be here any minute.
그 사이 알렌의 아내 이베트는 계속 남편에게 전할 물건들을 가지고 찾아오고 있었는데요.
They were flying over the Andes. It was a secret mission.
바로 옆방에 있는데도 만날 수가 없는 부부네요. 그렇게 시간은 또 흘러갑니다.
Except, of course, we have massive restructuring to do. I'll do our first procedure on the digestive tract. Right?
알렌의 상태가 많이 변해 있는데요.
No, what's wrong?
A little wobbly.
When did it start?
There's something I can't handle. How's Yvette?
She loved you very much.
You will take care of her.
Just 3 stages.
Why not all major work? Stomach, lungs, gas diffusion in one operation.
I think it's too much.
정신 착란을 일으키는 알렌.
Alan!
I'm really able to fly.
Come on, lie down.
이성을 잃어가는 것 같은데요.
You better tie him down.
You better catch him first. Come on.
Back. I turn on this X-ray machine and it's no more you.
Could be the nitrogen. It could be any of a dozen things. Come on. You had a schizophrenic episode. We've had to keep you under sedation.
Thought it was a nightmare.
We found the cause. It was one of the hormone extracts. I'll prepare you for surgery.
알렌의 수술을 준비하는데 이베트가 또 찾아옵니다.
Please stay outside, Mrs. Layton.
What is he, Dr. Gaynor?
Yvette, you mustn't keep coming here.
I have the feeling he's here.
Alan is gone. He's dead. Accept it.
이베트를 보내고 알렌의 수술을 시작하는데요.
Lungs removed. Attach nitrogen system.
You better fix the fluid balance first. He's coming from a dry planet. Artificial lung isn't handling load.
Detach artificial lung.
다행히 수술은 성공적으로 끝이 납니다.
Can you hear me? You can answer us. You're hooked into the voice box.
Odd sensation to speak. Very little pain now. Toothache in arm. Headache in back of neck.
How about psychological reactions?
At first, deep depression, but feel removed. Thoughts primitive. Dream of Yvette.
Dr. Herschel's been coordinating plans for your space shot. He wants to talk to you.
The plan is to send you into orbit as a weather satellite. They have no idea, of course, that we're doing this. Once in orbit, you will be retro-rocketed to the pre-designated position. Then begin re-entry sequence to destination. At arrival, proceed directly to the General Assembly. See that they realize you're the first to come, that more can come at any moment.
A laser weapon. Use it only as an emergency.
Wait, can it really work?
There are no absolutes. I put your probability of success at 70, 80%. Millions of soldiers have gone into battle in wars of hate with less odds and with less cause.
I did need that. Thanks.
그렇게 외계인이 된 알렌은 우주선을 타고 우주로 나갑니다. 그리고 다시 지구로 돌아오는데요.
The latest on that unknown space capsule. It is now descending to Earth, approximately 10 minutes from now.
Is there any indication of it?
The re-entry pattern is off.
At 11:49, the capsule entered the Earth's atmosphere and all radio contact was lost. Officials are speculating whether the spacecraft met with an accident or its radio transmission was cut off by design.
There he is, but he's not on target.
Not at the UN.
Hey, you guys, come here. Hey, Bert, you think that's that mystery thing they've been talking about on TV?
우주선이 엉뚱한 곳으로 가게 된 것 같은데요. 숲에 비상 착륙을 하는 알렌의 우주선.
Ginger! Ginger! Ginger, come back here. Ginger! Let's get out of here. What's that?
신기하게도 이베트가 알렌의 상태를 느끼고
United Laboratories.
연구실로 찾아갑니다. 알렌도 연구실로 왔는데요.
Try to understand.
But how could you think?
We drew lots.
A scarecrow would change everything. You killed him. And for what?
Scarecrows and magic and other fatal fears do not bring people closer together. There is no magic substitute for soft caring and hard work, for self-respect and mutual love. If we can learn this from the mistake these frightened men made, then their mistake will not have been merely grotesque. It will have been at least a lesson at last to be learned.
영상 제작에 큰 힘이 되는 구독, 좋아요, 댓글 부탁드릴게요.